Everybody talks about Canelo's power, the knockouts, the body shots. But what really makes him a better boxer is his defense. The slips, the rolls, the blocks, the counters. It's like watching someone play dodgeball with gloves on. Canelo defensive showcases are some of the slickest in modern boxing. And today, we're breaking down the performances that prove that he's more than just a puncher, he's a better boxer. Everybody thought Charlo's speed and slickness will give Canelo problems. But what happened? Charlo looked frozen. He threw over 400 punches and landed less than 80. That's under 20% connect rate. Every time Charlo jabbed, Canelo slipped, blocked, or rolled it off the shoulder. His defense shut Charlo down so bad that by the middle of the rounds, Charlo was basically surviving. This fight showed Canelo can take away an elite boxer's weapon and make him look ordinary. And if you think that was impressive, let's take it back when young Canelo outboxed one of the slickest southpaws in the game. Against Austin Trout, man, that was young Canelo, still in his early 20s, stepping up against a slick southpaw technician in Austin Trout. Everybody thought Trout's jab and movement would confuse him. But Canelo proved he was more than just a brawler. Trout threw over 700 punches but only landed 20%. Canelo was patient, slipped shots, and then exploded with clean counters. Boom! And don't forget, he scored a knockback with a perfect straight right hand. For a young fighter to outbox a crafty veteran like Trout, that was the night people realized Canelo could really box. But if outclassed and Trout showed potential, their rematch with Triple G showed evolution and silenced all the critics. The first fight had people saying Canelo ran, Canelo lost. So in the rematch, he stood his ground against the boogeyman of boxing. Triple G threw over 700 punches, and Canelo neutralized a lot of that with subtle defense. Slips, rolls, high guard. Triple G only landed 20% of his punches, while Canelo landed over 30% with the heavier and cleaner shots. He wasn't backing up like the first fight. He was taking the fight to Triple G, blocking jabs and countering with sharp combinations. This was Canelo proving that he can be an all-time great fighter at his own game. And speaking of all-time greats, let's talk about the night Canelo outboxed one of the best jabbers in boxing history, Miguel Cotto. Cotto was a legend with one of the best jabs in boxing, and Canelo took it away from him. Cotto threw over 600 punches, but landed only 20%. Meanwhile, Canelo was connecting nearly 40% of his power shots. Every time Cotto tried to establish the jab, Canelo read it, flipped inside, and countered with heavy hooks. This was a masterclass in timing and composure, beating a Hall of Fame technician with superior skill. People expected Cotto to outbox the younger man, but it was Canelo who schooled the master. And if beating Cotto proved his maturity, then the Jacobs fight proved his complete skill set against size, speed, and style. Jacob was big, athletic, and skilled. Some thought he'd be too much for little Nello. He even switched southpaw to give different looks. Threw over 600 punches, but still landed under 20%, while Canelo was calm, collective, slipping jabs and countering to the body and head. His accuracy and ring IQ were levels above, landing nearly double of Jacobs' efficiency. The fight showed Canelo can take away size, speed, and switching styles, and still outbox the boxer. Jacobs tried every trick in the book, but Canelo had the answers for it all. When you look at these fights, Charlo, Trout, Golovkin, Cotto, and Jacobs, it's not just about power. It's about Canelo making elite fighters miss, breaking down champions, and outboxing boxers who were supposed to be the slicker men. And here's the problem for Terence Crawford. If Canelo can shut down Charlo's speed, outbox Trout's southpaw style, stand his ground against Triple G, neutralize Cotto's legendary jab, and school Jacob's size and athleticism, what chances does Crawford really have? Bud might be sharp, but he's moving up in weight against a man who doesn't just hit harder, he's the better boxer. And when you're facing someone with power and skill at this level, you're just not in a fight, you're in danger. Smash the like and let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the Hype, Boxing Hype 456.